I wanted to move on from the Watts case. Frankly, it has been discussed to death. And unfortunately, I don't believe that we will ever get the answers that we seek, or at least not now. So I will revisit it from time to time, but there is another trial that's brewing that I will be watching. And I'd love for you to join me as this trial plays out. I know that there are going to be some interesting topics to talk about. Don't forget, on September 3rd, the trial for the former high school cheerleader begins. What we know: Brooke Skylar Richardson, she's age 20 now, is accused of killing her newborn daughter and burying her remains in her parents' backyard in 2017 when she was just 18 years old, just 2 days after her high school prom. She had been examined earlier by an OBGYN who apparently had advised her at the time that she was pregnant. And this doctor had said that Brooke wanted nothing to do with the teen pregnancy. She was adamant about attending college in the fall at the University of Cincinnati, where she planned on studying nursing. And according to the doctor, Brooke never returned the office's phone calls or came for follow-up visits. The doctor tipped off the police when Brooke apparently had called their office and claimed that she had given birth to a stillborn. The police obtained a search warrant and found the remains of the baby buried in the backyard. Police investigators accuse Brooke Skylar Richardson of dismembering and burning the body of the newborn. And along with possibly trying to burn the body, the baby suffered unexplained skull fractures. The prosecution alleges that Brooke Skylar Richardson, who seemed to have it all, born into wealth, had beauty, brains, and was wildly popular, often was described by her classmates as pure perfection, was like her mother, obsessed with her image and the public's perception of her. And they say that they both were worried about what the effects of an unwed teen pregnancy would have on their family. And while I have not seen that her parents had made any public comments, her grandparents and other extended family deny that they had any knowledge of her pregnancy prior to the baby's body being found. They also claim that she blames herself and an eating disorder that she suffers from that resulted in the stillbirth. On the other hand, the defense claims that because Brooke Skylar Richardson had given birth to a stillborn baby, a girl whom she had named Annabelle, in the bathroom of her parents' home, the baby did not meet the criteria to be deemed a child. They also have questioned the forensic anthropologist, Dr. Elizabeth Murray's conclusion that the baby's remains had been burned before the burial. And they seem to think that this was the deciding factor that was the reason the grand jury had indicted her. She has been out on bond and under house arrest since 2017. She is currently being charged with involuntary manslaughter, gross abuse of a corpse, tampering with evidence, and child endangerment for her baby's death. Leading up to the trial, and as a result of delaying it, the defense has brought several motions which were thrown out by Judge Oda II. They include a request for the judge to dismiss the indictment, the opportunity to have jurors view photos of the crime scene, and the opportunity for jurors to examine her diary, as well as a change of venue.